WFG. My name is Ling. I was born in a small village in China, and I grew up in a restaurant in Belize. 14 years ago, I joined WFG with Sunny, and I've been dreaming about this moment to stand in front of you today to share our story from a village girl to an entrepreneur, from zero to a millionaire. How many of you think a million is very far away? Me too. Last night I was introduced to this new associate and she looked at me so shocked. She's like, Ling, is that real? Is that a real million? And I look at her and smiling in my heart, feeling so thankful it is real. But 2012, that dream path of a millionaire was still very blurry. Look at this kind of results. By 2012, which is only 7 years ago, guys, our whole team did less than 300,000 points. Not a month, a whole year. Would you have the confidence to know that you'll be a millionaire at that time? I was struggling. It's already been 7 years. I did these numbers for 7 years. It's the same. Year after year, year after year. And then I start doubting myself. I enter that doubting stage. I say, is this it? Is this what I'm here for? I'm still so young. Is there something else I can do out there that's faster and better and easier? At the lowest moments, temptation will strike. I remember walking with one of our team members, Connie, in the park, and I tell her, sorry, I might have to pursue another business. Now looking back, I realize how young and how naive I was back then. I totally overestimated the potential of other business, and I totally underestimated the power and the ability, the difficulty it takes to be successful in any other business. If I didn't build myself, how can I be successful anywhere else? Right? So at this time, luckily, there was 2 people left. 2, only 2. 2 is the spark. With these 2, we have Connie and Judy. Both of them are 23-year-old girls that joined this business. After 5 years of hard work, they go to every VPM, they go to every convention, so hopeful. Every convention they're here, and then still, it's not their turn. They didn't make any money. 5 years, still an associate. Would you still stay here positive? After 5 years, still an associate. But they did, they persisted. So right now, Judy, with their team, Judy and Kai, they just become EMD and crossed $500,000 income. And their team, with Victor and Jenny, they relentlessly travel to the East Coast and build 100 recruits in 1 month, break all the records. I'm so proud of them as they drive through all the adversity, and I know they have what it takes to be a CEO this year. And Connie was such a shy girl, so shy, and now she practiced one art, prospecting, over and over and over again until she overcome that. And one hello, one magical hello to Tony and Isabel, right now resulting in over 10 SMDs and 1 CEO from that one hello. I have chills. I have chills in my heart. What happened if I quit? What happened if Connie said nothing to Tony that day? What will happen? So forever, that one defining act will be in her history of her story of courage and her story of contribution to the hundreds of families sitting in this arena today. And now they crossed $250,000. And that led us to this couple, which you got a chance to witness them yesterday. And also, seeing them on stage yesterday, electrifying the crowd, makes me realize this business really changed their life. And looking back a couple weeks ago, we had a few appointments, and this one business owner with hundreds of employees, he told me, Ling, I just want to pay the minimum for my employees so they can just get the job done. But here, we are building people. We are building someone we hope for their maximum potential, even beyond ours. And that is the power of this platform. Most importantly, these 3 leaders are leading a team of their own, building completely independent so that gives me time to build more new leaders. And with that, our team crossed from 300,000 7 years ago to over 5.5 million, almost 20 times in 7 years. And that's why a dream is from impossible to possible. We went through that 7 years of struggle, and then we went to $250,000, $500,000 to $1 million. But I want to let you know, 1 million is not made the last 12 months. It was made during those 7 years. It was made when friends say it's a pyramid scheme and we persevere. It's when friends go party and we still go to every BPM. So now I realize that's the biggest blessing in my life because that built my humility. It built my passion. It actually built my gratitude and my resilience. And our team built the resilience. It's a team-made millionaire, not a self-made millionaire. That's why back then, Rocky right away say, Ling, it's not about how many people you become millionaires, how many people you can build. And yesterday, Swan said, if you know the reason why you win, you can repeat it. And I just want to share with you one secret of mine that I wish you can duplicate. I love learning. Not passive learning, but active learning. What that means is when Rocky and Sheen gave me a book, I don't just read it. I read it, I underline it, word for word, I type it on the computer, and I repeat it to my team, so I internalize the book. When I want to learn building, I read Sunny's notebook. I read her letters. I read her speeches, word for word, over and over again. I want to learn public speaking. I will analyze every speaker at every convention. I study their style, their flow, their energy, and I will try to emulate. And afterwards, I realized every one of this convention changed my DNA from that village girl to today. Every book I read, every book that I read, I'm having a conversation with the greatest authors and greatest leaders of the history. And that's why I appreciate this environment. Never let go of this environment. And that's why sometimes when people say, Ling, you should not mix friendship with business. You will lose friends doing this business. I highly disagree. Because it's this platform that connected to two girls from roommates to entrepreneurs, lifetime partners. You know, sometimes I think about Sunny. I love her so much. In my lowest moments, when I wanted to quit, there was always this one message, one sentence in my heart, because I promised her that I will build this empire together with her. And that sentence repeatedly rings in my mind in my low times and bring me back to my path to refocus. It is the power of this platform. What kind of platform will allow two immigrants, no background, no connection, no risk, no capital, and yet we can build a business from zero to freedom in 10 years? And not only Sunny, my college classmates and my best friends from childhood, Belize, Michelle and Emily sitting in this arena. They're back to this business after 10 plus years. Neri joined me. We can write history together. We're not just friends of a common past, but we can create a common future in WFG. Now I just wanted to go back. I wanted to go back to that village. I really wanted to go back to that village where this little girl was born. All the fields and mountains that she walked. I want to walk hand in hand with her and whisper to her ears, Ling, you're destined for something great. You're destined to go to all the other parts of the world and do a little contribution to the people in WFG. I most wanted to go back to talk to my mom and dad, that 40-year-old couple who didn't speak a word of English, who were so afraid. But they went. They left their country and go to Belize and have a restaurant. They didn't teach me any English or math or literature. But all they did was to give me this seed of gratitude, seed of learning. I'm so appreciative of them for that. I wanted to tell mom and dad, one day your daughter will be an inspiration, will give hope to all the immigrants and their kids. And I realized today, as leaders on stage, that's the only thing needed as well. That's the only thing we can do for you, is to plant that seed of learning, plant that seed of gratitude in your hearts. But that seed is not planted by us. It's already planted a long time ago by the Heavenly Father, that all of us have something great in us. But that seed, with the right environment, fighting the weeds of negativity and doubt, with some rain, some storm, some sunshine, will one day bloom and grow into the future leader for you to change your family legacy for generations to come. And now, Mark and I, we are 38 years old. We're almost so close to the 40-year-old mark like my parents. What do I want to tell this couple? Now we have these two little ones, Tenny and Tai. I want to tell them one day, Tenny and Tai will say, Mommy, Daddy, we're so thankful, we're so grateful that you do work hard in WFG so we can change the stars of our family. You can build the foundation for my dreams to have limitless possibility. That is our story. That is our why. What is your why? Let's step up to the new era of WFG. Thank you.